Hi everyone, this is Campbell librarian Steve Bonneman here to take you through three kinds of articles that you're going to find as you search for sources in English 102. We already talked about all the databases. These articles will come up in many of those databases. You're going to find a lot of different articles, but we're just going to cover three kinds because they might need specific tips. The first of these is articles from a specific publication called the Explicator. In this case, the title of the article will always just be the name of the story. In this case, we're talking about Edgar Allan Poe's The Cask of Amontillado. And as we look through the article, what we're going to find is that the title's very short, the article's very short, and it covers really just a single item of content. In this case, they use a casual writing style, and they also will look at things in a way that's very specific. So this thesis that I've highlighted here, The Cask of Amontillado, also serves as an exploration of the darkness in the heart of Calvinism's God, is basically the synopsis of this very short article. If you're writing about religious aspects of the Cask of Amontillado, you definitely want this article. If you're not writing about religious aspects of the Cask of Amontillado, you probably just don't want it at all. So this means that you can discard the article fairly quickly if it's an explicator article and doesn't really cover your topic. Additionally, they kind of will sometimes bring in a particular outside source. They'll compare one text to another text. In this case, they're using a sermon. And they will also, occasionally talk about things that you might find deep within articles. If you're looking at something like irony, you might take a glance here, and it says if you're, and the note I've made here is that if you're interested in literary devices, you can find them deep within articles. I just went ahead and highlighted that for you. So, additionally, another tip is to always look at the titles in the works cited to see if there are interesting options. You can just search for them straight in one search. If you were interested in anything that was printed here, such as this article that's just Poe 7 times by Daniel Hoffman, you could search for that in one search and find it that way. That's usually the easiest way to check if we have those sources. So again, explicator articles, very short, cover a very specific aspect of the work, and they're only useful to you if you're really writing about something in that vein. You shouldn't probably make up an entire pile of sources using articles from just the explicator, because again, they are rather short and they're not very all-encompassing in how the articles work, but sometimes they can be a goldmine if you're writing about the same thing as the author. Happy researching.